Hi guys, it's Susan. Okay, I promised a whole slew of videos this month, mainly focused on booking. A lot of you said that you really like video training. A lot of you said that you like short training. So I'm going to do my best to give you a bunch of short, bite-sized videos on various booking topics. My tripod is totally not cooperating. During the month of November to get you going, and especially to help you all win the awesome Weekender bag that I'm giving away in conjunction with Melanie for our big booking challenge. So the first thing we're going to talk about is making a list. I'm a big believer in making a list. Write a list of everybody that you want to book. I'm a big bullet journal person, and I make a list every month. Last time I was in a slump, I think this was back in July, Erin had a booking challenge for us, and I pulled out my notebook and I made a list, and I wrote down all the people I was going to ask, okay? And I've used that list ever since to keep track of how many times I've contacted them and what follow-up information they gave me, what party they were from, and everything. At the beginning of every month, I make a list, 1 through 50, and I write down everybody I've contacted. Now, if you're just getting going or you are currently in a slump, then I recommend that you don't make an aspirational blank list like I have here, but actually dig deep in your contact list and try to get a list of 50 names. Now, you're going to get these names from all over the place. You're going to get your Facebook friends list out, you're going to go through it, and you're going to write down every person if you haven't asked them in the last 48 hours. I'm not even kidding about that. We'll talk about that in another video. You're going to go through your email contacts, and you're going to write down everybody that you haven't asked in a while. Go through the Frank thing that we talk about sometimes with hostesses for their guests, your friends, your relatives, your acquaintances, your neighbors, and your kid contacts. Everybody you can think of. Try to come up with 50 names and make a list. And then track as you go through the list. Now, the reason you need to write it down is because you're going to get to like number 7 or 8 of people you've contacted, and you're going to feel like you've asked 70 or 80 people. You're going to feel like all you've ever done in your whole life is ask people to book parties for Trades of Hope, and you've really only gotten to 7 or 8. Well, for a lot of people, 7 or 8 contacts is not enough to land even one booking. You generally need to ask 5 to 10 times as many people as spots you have open. So go ahead and make a list. If you make a list of 50 people and start chipping away at it, you're going to get probably 4 to 5 parties out of that list, and that can be enough to keep you going for a long time. So my first tip for booking is write it down. If you want to motivate the rest of us, take a picture of your list, or at least tell us how many names you were able to get on it, okay? Shoot high, ladies. I'll be back later in the month.